Real estate, I think, is one of the fastest growing or billionaire making industries in the world, not just in Nigeria.
So what helped you in your early days as a young realtor?
Hunger.
Hunger for
I
what?
mean, literal hunger. When I say hunger, I mean such that to be broke is more difficult than to be rich. I feel like one-on-one is always better than the social media. And I believe that deals, high-ticket deals, do not close on social media. The founders of businesses are the highest salespeople, or should be the highest salespeople of any business. I have challenged my salespeople that on no account should they be better than myself. As an economist, as a business person, before you get into business, you must do the SWOT analysis, know the strength, weakness, opportunity, and all of that about a particular industry. I watch football so much, but I don't understand why a striker should score a goal and he's celebrating. That is your job to do. Others do monthly payment. I don't even do quarterly. I do milestone. So it gives me speed. If I get to DPC, you pay. I get to first floor slab. I get to roofing. So before I get your money, I have to work for it. I don't even believe in building properties, the houses. I believe in building people.
Every skyscraper started as an idea, and every empire began with a vision. But vision alone is not enough. It takes strategy, consistency, and bold moves. This is where real estate stories are told. From the first sale to billionaire development, or from setbacks to massive success. Welcome to Vision to Value, the show that takes you behind the scenes of real estate success. I am Harriet Ayadike, your host, real estate consultant, and a guide into a world of smart investments and powerful growth.
Real estate is billionaire making industry.
How they think, how they move, and how they build. So whether you're an investor, an entrepreneur, someone with big dreams, or someone even curious about the real estate industry, this show is for you. Because great success starts with a vision, and the right move turns it into value. This is Vision to Value. Let's build wealth together. In an industry where visibility is key, today's guest built a billionaire brand while doing the exact opposite. No ads, no flashy social media presence, just raw skill, deep strategy, and relentless follow-up. While others were chasing visibility, he was busy closing the kind of deals any salesperson would dream of. From mastering sales to co-founding one of the fastest rising company here in Abuja, Nigeria, Archive Realty. His story is a blueprint for turning hustle into legacy. This is Vision to Value, where we sit down with the boldest minds in real estate. I am your host, Harriet Ayadike, and today's episode is not just a conversation. It is a masterclass in mindset shift and building wealth from the ground up. So get your notes ready because all you're going to hear today could change your approach in life and business. Let's welcome the one and only Prince Ikebude. Hello. So excited to have you here, by the way.
Nice to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're excited. Hope you're very comfortable.
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay, that's nice.
Thank you.
So let's go to the very beginning of your journey in real estate. So how did you get to choose this career path? You know, our industry is quite interesting and not everyone can last. How did you choose this career path and what helped you in your early days?
Okay, let me start by first thanking you for bringing me on stage for this podcast. Real estate, I think, is one of the fastest growing or billionaire making industries in the world, not just in Nigeria. There's the oil and gas, and then there's the real estate, there's the tech industry also. So one of the reasons why I joined the real estate is as a result of where I live. I live in Abuja, and Abuja is a developing area. So as such, real estate will thrive here.
Okay. What helped you in your early days as a young realtor? Because I know it's not always easy in the beginning.
Hunger.
Hunger for
I
what?
mean, literal hunger.
Hunger for what?
Well, when I say hunger, I mean such that to be broke is more difficult than to be rich. So,
Hmm.
yes, so that was the drive. And I saw some peers around me who have done it and they did well in it. So I thought I could do better.
Okay, so you have mentors and you thought you could do
Oh,
better
well,
than them.
yes, I have people I admire from far. Maybe I'll call them mentors. Yes, I do. Role model.
Okay, and you believe you can outshine them
This guy is too big. I don't want to.
for everyone.
I'm not outshining no one.
Okay, that's very fair. I noticed you have zero social media presence, but I know you close deals on a regular. Like I would say daily, you have a result that speaks volume, but yet you're always behind the scenes. You do not really believe in visibility. So how are you able to build your reputation in the industry without visibility?
Oh well, before the advent of the social media, people have been billionaires without no social media. So social media is good. It has its own disadvantages here and there. So I feel like one-on-one is always better than the social media. And I believe that high ticket deals do not close on social media. Social media are just platforms where you use to market. So I say this that whilst you are on the social media trying to engage them, I'm physically with them. So who does better?
Wow, that's actually true. What would you say to young and upcoming realtors chasing visibility? Because when you attend real estate conferences, you always hear be visible, and then you go online, you see realtors dancing, posting skits just to trend. Do you think that works, or is something you're not just if you just don't believe in?
I wouldn't want to discredit those who want to dance. As far as dancing is good, but I feel like a combination of both of them. So both the physical presence and then the online presence, they go both ways. So they are both good. So, but I still think that physical presence is better. I mean, you can reach wider range through social media, but closing deals, you need to. Nobody buys a shirt just by saying it on the social. Most people want to get to the boutique itself and get distance.
So you're saying there's no really place for social media right now?
No, I didn't say so. There's a place for social media,
Okay.
but I feel like I believe my strength is for the physical prospecting, marketing, and deal closing. So if someone else believes that, and most people who believe that their strength is in social media, most times when you meet them, they cannot even interact with people. So it has its limitations. So I can be on social media, but I feel like maybe it's not time yet, but I'll be there
So how soon? When should we expect you in this space?
in 10 years.
In 10 years?
That maybe 8 years from now.
8 years from now. Okay. We'll be expecting you then. So, as a salesperson, also a co-founder that does not really believe in social media presence, what's the highest number of sales you closed in a week as a salesperson?
As a salesperson, I think I've done in a week over 40 deals.
Over 40 deals. What about as a co-founder? Do you still close sales still now, or you leave it to your sales team?
No. So I believe that the founders of businesses are the highest salespeople or should be the highest salespeople of any business. So in fact, I have challenged my salespeople that on no account should they be better than myself. So I still close more sales than they do.
Okay. So now, okay, that's fair. So you just always motivate them. Do you have training sessions with them on how you close your deals personally?
Yes, I do. I have sometimes one-on-one sessions with them. Sometimes we organize periodic training sessions with them, and they are good. They're picking up real fast.
Okay, that's really good. So now let's move to like your boldest move in the journey, your transition. What pushed you to stop selling for other people and start building your own? What was the thought process? Is this something you've always wanted to do? Because I mean, you're doing very well as a salesperson. So what changed?
Um, at every point in time in someone's life, you want to upscale not just about money, but about new motivations. So at the time I was a salesperson, I think I want to believe that I got to the peak of that particular career of being a salesman. So I've seen almost everything.
So how long did you do sales before starting up?
I think I did sales 3 years, 4 months or so.
3 years, 4 months. At the moment of this transition, were you scared or is something you were just ready? Because I know it's a big shift and it either comes with fear or faith, or did you have people supporting you, telling you, okay, yes, it's time to move, or you just woke up one day and boom, it's time to bounce?
Okay, because I have good relationship with a lot of people. I mean, these buyers and good businessmen who are also billionaires. So at some point in my career as a salesman, people came, oh, you are good, you need to leave, you need to set up. Some wanted me to set up for them and then we work together. In fact, maybe I'm saying this for the first time. So we got an office with some man like that, and then we were about starting until something led to something. I said I wasn't interested anymore.
Oh,
This
wow.
was as far back as 2022. So at the time, I was just 2 years as a
Sales into
salesman.
sales. Okay.
So while we were making sales, I felt it was also necessary for us to begin to build our own brand and all that. So the transition then was not very easy. So everyone has like fear of the unknown. So I didn't know what to expect. People may desert you. You don't know. Like, this is just, like I will always tell some of my guys, I say it's cold outside. So when someone is the one overseeing the whole activity, you don't really know what he is passing through. And every salesman says these things that they're the most important people in the business or
Yeah.
there. So when I was leaving, I had those doubts. Oh, would you succeed? In fact, one lady called me. She was being very nice to me, and she said, Prince, you are making lots of money. Why do you want to leave? So if you leave, do you think you will still be at your peak? I died 8 times. I mean,
So
so
how do you come back?
so I lost it. That's the reason I married the person I married. So it was not long. The person I married called me and said, you are good. You can do this. Move. In fact, I had to block that other lady, and then I made the move. And thanks to God.
Okay, so your current partner just supported you and gave you like the right words.
Yes. So, when that call came in, like the first lady who called, when she called and said all of those things, it looked real. Like, you don't know what to expect. You're already good here. So why do you want to resign and then be on your own? So, but I did. And thank God.
Okay, you mentioned a client of yours wanted to start up with you. What made you pull out? Was it fear also?
It wasn't really fair. So usually I have my gut feelings. So when it's not right, I won't.
You believe in times and seasons then?
Very well, I'm a Christian.
Okay, that's very good. Let's talk about your properties. You built your first property in 7 to 8 months, and I believe that's very rare in our industry because other people take a longer period of time. So, what did you do differently that made you accomplish so much in such a short period of time?
I try to make my company unique. There are two basic things I identified as the problem because as an economist, as a business person, before you get into business, you must do the SWOT analysis, know the strength, weakness, opportunity, and all of that about that particular industry. What I discovered is that most beginners real estate companies, instead of telling the subscribers, oh, this is how it is, so they will rather say, okay, let us take 5% initial deposit and all of that. I don't do that. So it is either 40% or nothing. So that way you can keep building while they keep doing the whole payment plan. So um, the company motto is unbridled excellence and integrity. So such that you have this integrity in check. So you are building remember, there's quality, there's time factor, there's inflation that will hit you if you are not building in time.
Yeah.
So that is just my driving force. So I feel like anyone who is getting into this space must put these things in check. So the only thing we did differently was just to say, okay, this is what it is we are taking. If you're not buying, we are good. If you want to buy, this is what it is. So if you take small money, you can be able to achieve. And after, you are doing price review, variation here and there, sometimes it's necessary to do. But sometimes, again, it is just because of the inability of the developer who is, he couldn't manage time well, so he couldn't finish on time. I'm not on the social media page or social media, as it were, but I got a lot of calls from
Referrals.
exactly recommendations. Okay, this guy did this in this period of time, and it looked like, to me, we didn't do anything exceptional. It is because of the weakness of other developers. It made us look like you guys are so good. So I think we did what we were supposed to do. I watch football so much, but I don't understand why a striker should score a goal and he's celebrating. That is your job to do.
Yes, but I believe even 40% initial deposit is the regular initial deposit. So is it that your payment plan is not very flexible?
Others do monthly payment plan. I don't even do quarterly. I do milestone. So it gives me speed. If I get to DPC, you pay. I get to first floor slab. I get to roofing. So before I get your money, I have to work for it. Yeah. So you are saying work. So it means that there's a reward for every milestone. So my reward for getting to DPC is an additional 20% or 30%, as the case may be. So rather than giving me the whole monthly, so if you are doing monthly, I feel maybe I don't deserve the monthly. You just keep paying me money while I'm not working. So that, I think, it gave us speed, and then we had direction, we had a clear-cut vision, we had a work schedule that so time we should be out of this place. If we stay one day more than the day we are expected to be here, inflation will hit us.
And then I think that even gives you credibility too, because even when like clients go to site and then they see the progress, they're even more motivated to even pay more. So I think that helps.
They're motivated to pay more. They're motivated to recommend you. They're motivated to refer you. In fact, they're motivated to do anything.
Yes.
People do not. I tell my peers that people have money. They want to entrust it in the younger generations, but they don't trust us anymore. One of the reasons I work the way I work is because I'm still in my 30s. I mean, early 30s. If you were 75, 80, you can afford to cheat people because you are close to dying. But right now, I think I might still have up to 50 years to stay. So if you cheat people and they stop doing business with you, you are out of business in 50 years, and God will now punish you and give you long life. So you are out of business.
In poverty, and that's like hell on earth. So what do you think developers should do differently?
Everybody have their template. I don't believe in taking loans. So what developers should do is simple. Employ the right technical team, people who have both skill, character, and then when you get these investors, subscribers, let them know that this is when and how we intend to deliver this project. Sometimes unforeseen circumstances come up in building. There are waiting periods. Sometimes government regulation, the government bodies in charge of development, maybe if it stalls, communication immediately. Send out emails. Let these people know that, oh, we missed 2 months here. People are always big on communication, especially when they entrust this certain big amount of money into your hands. So you owe them communication. So I think those are some of the things lacking. So it is best for you to tell them than you wait for them to ask, why are you not constructing? So I think they should be big on communications and big on integrity.
From the very beginning, communication and integrity, what makes you achieve that level of speed in your first project. So would you say your sales team contributed to that too in terms of sales?
So much. I want to believe that I have one of the best sales teams in Abuja.
Okay.
I'm so proud of those guys. So they've just been like, some of them 1 year plus. My company, by the way, is just 2 years last month. So, but they're doing so well. And I'm so excited about them because I don't even believe in building the properties, the houses. I believe in building people.
Okay. So can you tell me about this particular project, your first project? Because I want to know how come it's like a major, big success, aside the fact that you built so well in a short period of time. Can you tell me about the location, the design, and the kind of people who keyed into the project? Was it for investment or people just wanted to move in and enjoy the serene environment?
Okay, the location is Gariki Area 3. The name of the project is Ashton Court. So Ashton Court is, as I said, located at Area 3, Gariki. So the people who invested, some wanted to resell, some are using it for Airbnb, shortlet, and some moved in there. And from what I get, that comes to me, everyone there is happy. And I mean, almost every one of them has reinvested.
Okay. Since you know so much about Guzapi and it's very exclusive, and if you're to develop a property there, what kind of property would you develop there?
In Guzapi?
Yes.
Definitely fully detached.
Fully detached.
Yes.
Do you think it will sell fast?
If I have, say, 20 units of fully detached in Guzapi, I can assure you it will sell off.
In how long?
In 5 days.
5?
I bet you.
5 days. You can sell.
I assure you.
You can sell 20 units of 5-bedroom fully detached duplex in Guzapi in 5 days.
They won't see it. I won't have to show them the location. Just there's Guzapi.
There's Guzapi.
Yes.
No social media, no publicity, no ads. So I can see you are well connected then.
By God's grace, we are trying.
Thank you so much for that. I believe this has been so insightful, not just for myself, but for the viewers watching. Is there any advice you'd like to give to someone watching out there?
Yes. So my advice would be that people don't chase things. They actually go, instead of chasing things, they should just be themselves, have integrity. Integrity, I'm big on it. Have integrity. Don't try to cheat anybody on your way up as a young person, especially. So don't try to cheat anybody on your way up. Just have integrity, be honest, have good character, have the right skill. People will always accept you. So I believe that with these things and with God on your side, the sky is just your starting point.
Thank you so much. I believe everyone took one or two from this particular conversation, and I believe they're very, very enlightened. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Vision to Value. To everyone watching this, I want you to remember, every skyscraper starts with a brick, and every mogul was once a beginner. So keep dreaming, keep hustling, and keep building your vision into value. Until next time, I am Harriet Ayadike, and this has been Vision to Value.